Hi, and welcome to another democracy video from YCS in partnership with Best for Britain. YCS produces videos about citizen, democracy and consumer rights. If you are new to our channel, why not subscribe and follow us on our socials? So, back to today's video. Section 28 were a series of laws that were put in place in 1988. Negative sentiment towards homosexuality had been rising quite alarmingly in the media and politicians during this decade, culminating in Margaret Thatcher's speech to the Conservative Party conference in 1987, in which she presented homosexuality as immoral and impacting negatively on children.
Children who need to be taught to respect traditional moral values are being taught that they have an inalienable right to be gay. All of those children are being cheated of a sound start in life. Yes, cheated.
Section 28 prohibited the promotion of homosexuality by local authorities. Teachers were forbidden from informing students about same-sex relationships in any way, and councils were prohibited from funding any promotional material for LGBT+ support groups. This effectively removed support for many young people. Section 28 gave huge momentum to the British gay rights movement. Organisations such as Stonewall UK were started by Ian McKellen, Michael Cashman and Lisa Power. How was the movement annoying? Well, in Manchester, tens of thousands of people marched in opposition to a law they saw as oppressive and bigoted. Speeches by many prominent gay public figures spoke out against Section 28 and those who were blocking its removal.
We demand the same rights, no more, no less, the same rights as other ordinary civilized human beings.
The reaction in some sections of the British press were predictably hostile. However, the Section 28 protests caused serious annoyance for both the media and politicians. In February 1988, a group of women abseiled into the House of Lords as the bill was being read.
We waited till the vote went through so that in no way were we going to change anybody's mind. We did the respectable bit and sat in there and listened to it, and then they legislated against us, so we thought, well, we'll just shake them up a bit.
In May of that year, a group of women protesters stormed the BBC News studios as the programme went live and handcuffed themselves to the desks and cameras. Now, while the protests were not successful at stopping the introduction of Section 28, they raised public awareness of the issues and highlighted the impact of the bill on the oppressed to the general public.
It's worse than just the law itself. It's the feeling that it spreads through a society which is made up of minorities of all sorts, whether they're blacks or Greeks or Jews or homosexuals. And all these minorities belong to the same society. It's the differences in our society which make it wonderful. And for a government to begin to pick out one of those minorities and suggest that they are in some way inferior, to spread suspicion and therefore fear, I think is a dangerous thing for the community as a whole. So I will go on fighting this law until it's actually repealed.
In the year 2000, legislation was brought forward to repeal Section 28, but was defeated in the House of Lords. Finally, in September 2003, Section 28 was repealed and taken off the statute books of the UK. Both David Cameron and Theresa May have since apologised for the role their party played in Section 28.
There are some things that I voted for in the past that I shouldn't have done, and I've said sorry. Section 28, obviously being one of those. It was wrong to put that in place. We should have removed it sooner.
Look out for more of our history of annoying British protests soon. And if you're wanting to learn more about the policing bill that could criminalise protests the government deem annoying, please visit Best for Britain. Why not help us spread our message by liking, commenting and sharing the video? And follow us on our social media channels. Have a good day wherever you are, and we'll see you again soon.